how do you know what old ways that you're operating by need to go and which ones need to stay? My name's Arden, and welcome. It's nice to see you again. And this question has come up for me recently, and because my guides have been showing me detour signs. And that is interesting in and of itself. It's like, well, detour, where am I going? And they have shown me that one of the things that I thought was like the end all be all to what I offer in my work was not so much. And so I did a releasing. I just let go of a bunch of color tools and personal color tips and so forth on my site, because I just don't do that often. That's not my superpower. It was at one time. And so as we get a little older, and we hit this amazing time of life, we have lots of experience in a lot of different things, and it can become a little bit more difficult to up level because we're not releasing some of the things that no longer are right for us. And we sometimes just don't know. So I thought it would be really fun to provide a visualization. Again, this is from my guides. I'm straight channeling this. This is not something that is planned. I have no idea what they're going to share with you, but this will be an exercise of visualization to help you identify the part that is no longer really serving you anymore, even though you may have a deep affinity for it. Like for me in personal coloring, it's like, well, that's what I know. That's what I'm really an expert at. Yet it's kind of like, no, that's not what you're really good at. And so what I'm really good at is seeing you, seeing people, my visions, and helping people actually become the best of themselves. And so that's the focus for me. I've had to really downsize a bit in order to upsize and up level. So let's do this visualization. Okay, so you might want to close your eyes. And I always keep my eyes open. There's a story about how that happened and occurred. If you're part of my mystical group, then you will probably be privy to that little story. But in any case, I see in real time. And okay, so this is one of my bigger guides. I call him BV, short for Blue Violet, but he actually asked me and us to call him Maha. And he is the guardian, the leader basically of the Light Council of the Most High. And he is usually is not dressed in this form, but he's wearing like a gold glittering energy, and gold is an amplifier. Gold is divine wisdom. And so this is going to take you on a tour so that you can discover what is holding you back right now. The one thing that you may even love that isn't doing its duty anymore, that needs to be released. Okay, so you are walking on a path. I want you to envision yourself walking on a path. And it's beautiful, but it's almost like we're in a void, and there's it's a field, a massive field, and it's almost like really flat. And there's this beautiful curved path. It's not paved, but it's downtrodden like a dirt path, but it's not dusty. Okay, so it's this beautiful path that goes straight, but there's a little bit of curve to it and movement. Okay, and so you are on this path. This is your path. You're walking it. This is your life in the fields. And you see there is, okay, they're showing, there's a detour sign. And they're asking you to follow this detour sign. You're getting close to it. You're getting close to it. And it's basically just guiding you to make a right turn. It's a 90-degree angle. There's a new road, and you're going to take this for just a little bit. And as you're walking, there is a little bit of a mist that's surrounding you. And it starts to get a little bit heavier. The fog gets a little deeper, so it gets a little bit hard to see, but you're sensing this mist, and your guides are right beside you as you're walking down this path. So your path is lit. It's just a little bit more difficult to make any kind of delineation. So you're just taking one step in front of the other. Okay, again, this is about trusting your guidance and really opening up your intuition and your inner knowing. And you come to, you sense something on the left. There's something, it's almost like the side of the road, like a little pit stop, or there's something there. You're not quite sure, but you know it has something that you own, that you've done. It's like work that you've done in the past. And you know that there's something there for you. And it's something as a reminder of your work, the things that you have done, a special technique, a special tool, something that you have always used in your life. This is within your work. And it's starting, you step to the side because you're like, I need to explore this, knowing that as you step further to the side, to this part where you know it's there, it starts to unveil itself within the fog as you start to step forward towards it. And as you're doing that, the vision of this thing, this tool, this technique, this way of you shows up. And it's a symbol, it's a metaphor. It may not be literal, or it could be, but there's something that's showing up for you. And I want you to just notice it. Take it in, write down the symbol, or notate it in your mind. Wow, what is this? What is it they're trying to tell me? What is this saying? You don't have to quite figure it out yet if you don't know exactly what it is, but usually it's like it comes up really clear within this fog. And now they're asking you to step back and get back on the road. And the detour, you're not going to not be on your path. I want you to know this. It's not that it's taking you away from your purpose. It's just showing you this is on the side of the road for a reason. It's now time for it to collect dust. And for you, you keep on marching down this road, and soon the fog, it starts to lift. The fog is lifting to where now you have a very clear view of a direction ahead. And you may see a town in front of you. You may see water in front of you. You may see all kinds of things in front of you. It doesn't quite matter right now. What matters is you know that now is on the side of the road, and that no longer is something that serves you anymore in order for you to move forward and to up level. Okay, so when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And hopefully that visualization helps you. If you didn't quite understand what the metaphor, the vision was, for you weren't quite seeing it, you may want to go back, rewind, and listen, or get a sense for what you're feeling or hearing. Even just because I see doesn't mean everybody can see. That's not everyone's gift, and I get that, but everybody is intuitive. So are you. So use your intuition to your best ability, if it's hearing, if it's sensing, if it's feeling, if it's just a knowing, and use that to pull out that fog-laden thing that's on the side of the road for you, because now it's time to release it. Okay, let me know how it goes for you down below, what came up, if you have any questions, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.